You know, looking at the fighters on the dais here, reminds me that just before we came up here, a lady from El Diario asked me about, in all the years I've been in boxing, what big change have I seen? And I, without hesitation, said the fact that now we've come to the era of the Hispanic fighter. Because look at the days. Look at these fighters. They're all Hispanic. Even Gennady comes from Kazakhstan. That's the Soviet Union Hispanic area. Right? He can't speak Spanish, but he can speak Kazakh, right? This featherweight championship match for the WBO title will be, believe me, a memorable event. It matches a terrific champion in Orlando, Salido. Terrific. You've seen him with Juan Manuel Lopez. He's a tough guy, comes to fight, and a fighter who we have been promoting for years, in his brief career, relatively brief career, Mikey Garcia. And you've seen Mikey, you've seen how he's improved, how he's become now a top fighter. And so this fight for the featherweight championship will be something special. Now, Mikey is accompanied here by his manager, our good friend Cameron Duncan. And I'd like to call to the microphone his brother and trainer, a former champion who fought for Top Rank and became a champion under the Top Rank banner a number of years ago. Please welcome one of the great trainers in boxing today, and he's being recognized as that. Please welcome Robert Garcia.
Thank you, Bob. Good afternoon to everybody. And it's always great to be back in New York, especially the Madison Square Garden. We've been here quite a few times, and it's always one of the best places to be at. We want to thank everybody here for showing the support. And I ain't got much to say. You know, Mikey's in great shape. Mikey had a great training camp. We know the importance of this fight. We know we're going in against the best featherweight in the world. I want to thank Orlando Salido for giving us the opportunity also, and for taking the challenge, because it's also a challenge for him. And I want to wish him good luck, and want to wish everybody in the card good luck. We're going to have a great show. Primero que nada, quiero decir que tuvimos una preparación muy buena para esta pelea. Sabemos la importancia de esta pelea. Es una pelea muy grande para nosotros. Pelear por un campeonato del mundo es algo pues grande para cualquier peleador, y saber que vamos contra el mejor peso pluma del mundo en City Salido pues nos da más ganas de prepararnos con más coraje para salir victoriosos. Sabemos que la pelea no es fácil. City es un gran campeón, es el mejor peso pluma del mundo. Por eso le quiero dar también las gracias a él por darnos la oportunidad y por aceptar la pelea, porque también es un reto para él. Así que no se pierdan esta pelea. El sábado vamos a tener una gran función boxística. Tenemos grandes peleadores aquí en la función, así que yo pienso que para empezar el año va a ser una de las mejores funciones del año. Gracias.
Now, you've been watching Mikey Garcia. You know what a fine fighter he is. He has everything. Technical skills, punching power, and you all know that he has had a career. He's making a career in law enforcement. He studied. See, this is the law enforcement. You know, so that after his boxing career is over, he will be a law enforcement officer. Now, what does that mean for this fight here? It means that if he gets hit with repeated low blows. He doesn't have to look to the referee to take off points. He arrests the guy. So please welcome the challenger from Oxnard, California, one of the really great young fighters in boxing today, Mikey Garcia.
Thanks, Bob, for the introduction. Good afternoon, everybody. Like everyone else, I want to thank everybody in attendance. I want to thank Bob Barham, Top Rank, my manager, Cameron Duncan, for believing in me. Everybody, from Madison Square Garden, everybody from HBO. We're having a great show. First show of the year, and it's going to be one of the best in the year. We have a great undercard, great roster of fighters fighting. As far as my fight goes, I feel very excited for the opportunity that's in front of me. As a fighter, everybody aspires to become world champion, and this day is here now. I feel that we did all the work in the gym. I feel very confident in my abilities. I think we have a tough task in front of us, but I have everything needed to win. I think I will become world champion this Saturday night, and everybody's gonna have a fight to remember. It's gonna be a really good fight that people will keep talking about, not just for the end of the year, but for ages to come. We want to give a good show and leave a lasting impression on the world of boxing. So once again, thank everybody, and I will become world champ.
A good friend from Zanfer Promotions, Fernando Beltran from Tijuana, Mexico, has promoted Orlando Salido and has put him in a number of matches that we have been promoting. There is no promoter in Mexico anywhere near the level of Fernando. If you want a good show, if you want good fighters, if you want competitive boxing, it's a show put on by our good friend Fernando Beltran. So it's a pleasure to bring to the microphone Fernando, who will introduce the team Orlando Salido and the champion Orlando Salido. Fernando?
Thank you, Bob. Good afternoon to everyone. Happy New Year to everybody. And I think to start the year, this is one of the best cards that you can put in the in the whole year. So that's why I would like to thank Bob. I would like to thank every promoter involved, Artie, everybody, and also Tom. And especially I would like to thank HBO for putting this together to start the year. I think this is what boxing needs. And I love the story about records, about Russell. Love it, because my champion is 38-11, and he's the best featherweight in the world. That's why I would like to especially thank Peter Nelson to put this fight together. He, on March 10, he fought a sensational fighter of Puerto Rico, Juanma Lopez, and they are nominated for Fight of the Year. They were nominated for Fight of the Year. Unfortunately, we were in a small network, and that's why probably we didn't get the Fight of the Year. But he was great. And also I would like to thank Paco Barcarcel for sanctioning this fight. He's a great sanctioning body. And one of the best things that Bob's got as a promoter is that he's very optimistic. In the last few days, he's been talking about Mikey's plans after he beats Salido. He's gonna fight this one. He forgot that Juanma Lopez was 30-0 with 28 knockouts, and also we ruined his plans that night in Puerto Rico. And honestly, on December 8th, also Manny got a lot of plans. So we think that with Salido we're gonna keep our plans going, we're gonna huddle up and we're gonna see who's fighting Salido next. And hopefully HBO is gonna keep supporting him. And after this fight, we respect a lot Mikey. We know he's a sensational fighter. All the Garcias are very good friends. His dad, his brother, everybody. But I think we're gonna have a real fight. And after the fight, we only want to hear Michael Buffer saying, and still WBO featherweight champion of the world. Thank you very much. He don't need any introduction now. Orlando Salido from Ciudad Obregón, Sonora.
Buenos días primeramente a todos, gracias a todos por estar aquí en esta conferencia. Bueno, para mí es un honor estar aquí pelear aquí en el Madison Square Garden y hacerlo frente a un gran peleador como lo es Mikey Garcia, peleador número uno, considerado uno de los mejores y son peleas que yo quería pelear con los mejores para que mi nombre vaya ascendiendo.
Good morning to everybody. I would like to welcome everybody here. And it's a real pleasure, real honor to fight here at the Madison Square Garden. We think that we always wanted to fight the best fighters in the world. We have in front of us one of the best fighters in the world. That's what I always wanted. And that's why we are fighting him. And that's what I wanted always, to fight the best.
Sé que tengo una pelea muy difícil, pero vengo preparado para todo. Vengo a entregar todo arriba del ring para brindar un gran espectáculo aquí y recuerden esta pelea en el transcurso de lo que va a quedar del año.
I know I have a very difficult fight in front of me. I know it's a tough fight, but I came very good prepared. And just remember one thing, you're gonna remind this fight like the fight of the year, even though it's starting in January.
Bueno, pues nada más agradecerles y los esperamos el 19, que vayan todos, que no se pierdan esta gran pelea, que va a ser una pelea, una guerra allá arriba del ring.
And just to thank everybody, and just don't forget this fight is going to be a war in the ring. And thank you everybody, and I hope to see you everyone on Saturday.
Gracias.
Thank you.